Alright, hopefully we're up. All the audio's being captured. FFA stream going. This week tournament game. Joining now. We got Harakiri, we got Swan Lee, Bengali, Two Dogs, or Kugalo. Not sure how to say that name. And I'm just opening up everything now. Got some pumpers going. Especially Harakiri. Love to see Harakiri in this. Swan Lee also wouldn't mind seeing a Swan Lee win. Know that they have to be in the Discord to receive the $25. Hey, surely set up. Excited for this. Got some people coming. Some pumpers, obviously. Harakiri, Swan Lee. No, maybe Xander will actually play. Probably not. Kind enough to host this for us. I think Harakiri. I forgot how he did yesterday. Most games you see him pretty high up there. But last game, man, that was brutal. Or yesterday's game. We're pumping and Soxy just destroying everybody on the map until he got teamed. I think he died early now that I thought of Harakiri. Probably won't happen this time. He'll probably annihilate. He has that tendency. He has that effect on people. Not too familiar with, Segas or Bengali and Two Dogs. I'm not sure how they play, but I'm excited to see them here. Slowly but surely fill up this lobby. Started a little bit early just to, make sure everything gets done. Gets into the lobby. I'm excited. Got Taken to View. Got Sachamo. And two new players. A lot of new players recently. A lot of new people joining the games. Finicky in the lobby. Oh my god, I love to see Finicky. Finicky can be a little bit of a terrorist in a good way. I see him running around and says general sometimes, and I know on more than one occasion he's definitely made me hate my life, bringing in those generals and pushing me to my absolute brink. Yeah, I'm excited. People slowly but surely joining. I think we'll probably start around 8 o'clock. The lobby will fill by then. Again, if you're here, feel welcome to join. Not all the slots are taken, but hopefully too much. Gonna see some bumper games. Hoping some more of these people on the sign up sheet. People said they were coming, so hopefully like Stacks. Oh my gosh, Stacks and Notes. I'd love to see them again. Notes, the winner of last week's tournament, played wonderfully. Huge pumper. Galactic Fart game also a little bit. He's got some Diplo stuff that he does that almost like a Lego style of gameplay. But he definitely gets far with his gameplay. So excited to see what he does here. Supposed to be. I thought I saw Booch for a second. Bambucha. Hopefully he comes. I love to see Bambucha. Yeah, Bambucha. Kick player Bambucha. I didn't even read this. Oh, that's funny. Xander trolling a little bit. We love the Booch. Definitely one of the favorites in here for me. For me, the top three dogs here are probably Harakiri, Swanlee, Bambucha. and probably finicky. Um, Bambucha's been going hard in the 1v1 scene recently. I didn't realize he was such a pumper, killing people left and right, challenging. He's also like he plays a decent amount. Like he's in those Elo games, I'm pretty sure. He's pumping people. Love to see the solid FFA player, so love to see some of those 1v1 skills get put to action. Oh, so then slowly but surely we're pushing up this lobby. Again, 4 LOLs giving us the tournament for us, at least hosting it, thankfully. Gonna be surprised what happens today. A lot of our tournament games have been more. I'm sorry, a lot of our NA tournament games have been pretty bloodthirsty. As Andrew trolling again, kicking Bambucha, but he'll be back. Adventurer in here, definitely a pumper. Definitely like to see Adventurer in these lobbies. He's been running around, been playing for a long time. Solid player. Digging this lobby so far. Again, Bambucha in here, sticking at level or number 4. Everyone's lagging on this new. A little bit of troll. Love to see it. Yep, but we're slowly but surely reaching 8 o'clock. Just filling up this lobby. I'm pretty excited. We have the foundations for a good game. And we got some new people, but we definitely still have some pumpers in here. Ooh, Sega saying I liked it on YouTube. Thank you so much, Sega. Appreciate that. Hope everyone's been having a good, happy Saturday. Gonna be It's such a new 1v1. I'd love to see a Bambucha versus Xander, or 4LOLs 1v1. For those who don't know, 4LOLs was the main dev for a long, long time. I think 4LOL is a little bit out of shape though, in the sense of 1v1s, and Bambucha's kind of in his prime. Bambucha's been humping in 1v1s. I think 4LOLs would get run for his money there. Vengris, definitely somebody I've seen a lot in games. A solid player. Love to see that he's showing up. 13 out of 24. Bankata? I haven't seen that name before. Definitely some new people. I'm loving it. A lot of new people have been joining in to Risk slowly but surely. We've been increasing the numbers. The YouTube's at 1,000, I think 30 subs right now, which is insane. Love to see that. Let's see what we can get. Again, I'm thinking Bambucha, Harakiri, Swanleaf, my 4 people that I'm really looking at this game. I know Vengris and Adventurer, solid players as well. Thinking and Galactic Fart can put up a good show. I'm thinking them 3 are behind, or I mentioned, but still some positive players ready to pump. Play. Hello, Con. It's good to see you. I think I just saw you for a recent sub. I don't know if that was the Discord or if that was the YouTube, but I just saw your name actually not that long ago. Appreciate that. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. I guess for some people it might even be Sunday. Definitely a lot of. Well, I missed some names joining here. Dignity for Sale. Oh, love to see it. Artigots or Guglio's back. Oh, nice, nice. Got one gifted. Love to see it. Um, Slowly but surely we're pumping into the tournament. Oh, you know what I should be doing is writing down these freaking names. That should have been priority number 1, to be honest with you. Not been doing that. Um, Some pumpers still joining. Put in all the names. Yeah, two in the morning. Yeah, yeah, we're thinking about changing the time a little bit, just a little bit earlier, just to cater to some of our friends. Maybe even 2 hours before what the current time slot is. So for you, midnight. For me, 6 o'clock. We'll probably do that next tournament, to be honest. So for your next week, it'll be 12 too. Just because we're hearing some rumblings about the time. Just gonna be writing down all the names real quick. During gameplay, I think I'm the only one who's gonna be posting the names here today, so I might be a little bit slow. So just if you want names, just scream at me and I'll get it done. Bart. Of you. Name for me. Bit of Adventurer. Again. Adventurer's pumped me in a couple lobbies if I can recall. Finicky's pumped me before. Finicky has this general gameplay that he really is are pretty good at it, to be honest. Seen him running around, just doing everything that he can to survive. Jimmy. Allowed? Did I spell? Finnick. Oh, sorry. Got two dogs. Sega. Just making sure I got everybody. Sega. Adventurer. Taking a view. Got Vangris, another pumper. Vangris. Got Dignity for Sale. For Sale. Love that name actually. And Kata. New to me, but apparently I'm dedicating this win to Easter Bunny. Love to see that. That's funny. Artigot. We got Artigot. We got Circugolo. Not how to Gaio? Circogaio? I have no idea. Yanal. I've definitely seen Yanal a bit. HECKMAN. Let's see if I can put the Discord server. We got Easter finishing up his stream, I think. Maybe he'll even play. That'd be kind of cool. Eggman. I hope Notes shows up, to be honest with you. Love to see him hold his NA title for another week. And he pumped last game pretty well. Dignity, I told Easter I would win this for him. Yeah, Dignity. Yep. I'm excited to see what goes on here today. A lot of decent players. Not gonna lie to you. Love to see the NA games. A lot of fighting in the NA games. Not a lot of terrorist diplo that you might see in the EU games. No shade on the EU games sometimes, but yesterday's game was a little bit city, so I'm hoping to see a little bit more action on the board. A lot of EU players here today. Exactly not as sure who. Oh, Notes popped up. Hell yeah, I didn't even see him join. Definitely missed. Thank you so much for the follow there. Let me see who that was. Oh no, that was a raid. That was a raid from Easter Bunny. Thank you so much, Easter Buddy. Just gearing up for this FFA game and a tournament. It's an amount of pumpers. We got Notes who joined in. Again, Notes was last week's winner for the NA game. Played phenomenally. Can't wait to see what he does with this one. Trialos, not sure how to say that. Again, another new name for me. Excited to see what he does here. I think we lost a couple people. Just trying to look at the list to make sure we're 1-1, so we can do names later on. 19 out of 24. We're going to be starting soon. It is 8 o'clock. Need a few more names to fill up on this lobby, and then we're good to go for the NA game. I'm excited, like I said. Squid Game. Yeah, is this an actual tournament? Yes. Actual tournament. Actual. For 25. Oh, $25 US. And it's on right now. What to win? And the... Oh, well, he's gone. Hate to see it. Let me knock him off the names real quick. Try. He probably thought it was a closed game, which is unfortunate. This one is open for anybody to play. As long as signups aren't full, then you're good to play, and the signups for this are not, so that anyone's allowed to join. Swanley saying, Booch, if either of us win, we use the money to buy gold on hardcore. Hardcore, wow. We've been having a really good pump there. Let's see, we got Silas of the Lambs. Actually, that's a sick name. Silas of the Lambs is followed. Thank you so much, Silas. We're going to be going pretty soon here, so hopefully you enjoy this week's NA game. Again, shout out to your name. That's pretty sick. But yeah, excited. Swan Lee, we got Bambucha, Sander, Notes, Harakiri, Finicky, Adventurer. Everybody I'm naming is people I would think I would see in the top 5. Pac-Man, I think I've seen a few times, to be honest with you. Now that I'm recalling him, the people I know, it's super fun fair. You know what? You just got to get those numbers up. It takes time. You know, the more people you eat. I'm not gonna finish that actually. I don't know what TOS talks about cannibalism. Twitch, so I'm just gonna stop there. Yeah, we got some pumper people. Like I said, Pac-Man's been around a few games. Been caught us saying we're not sure if we're gonna get 24. I think we will. I think we'll get it in the next like 5-ish minutes. Daya, not sure to say that one, but we're adding him to the list today. Seeing anybody on my list real quick. Just doing some double checks. Adventure, Unity, Martigan, Circulia, Burst. Not a lot of new people. Honestly, a lot of new people that names. Maybe I just haven't. I've been on a WoW grind recently with some of the other riskers, but I'm just missing joining these games. But definitely excited to see. Maybe they're alts. Who knows? Super excited. Oh, who else? We got Haku. I think I've seen Haku a few times. Gosh, man, I am a lot of new people. A lot of new people. Really excited to see it. I like to see it because I feel like in the EU tournaments you kind of see the same faces over and over again. For this NA games, you really just get to see some fresh faces and maybe some fresh gameplay. Maybe things wouldn't normally see in a tournament game, but you know maybe that's exciting. Wish some people that aren't here that I would really love to see. I'd love to see Risk. Um, Risk's phenomenal. Obviously one of the best NA players. Love to see Red Blood, but I think he's a now. Two Nurla, some NA pumpers who unfortunately aren't here with us today. Um, but still, I mean, EU's kind of showing out. You know, this is an NA time frame, and we still have a bunch of EU people. Again, a lot of people for EU, it's around 1, 2, 3 a.m. right now for them, and they're still up here ready to pump. So, got to sign up for this. We're good this week. Signups, right? Signups didn't fill. Walk-ins are allowed. All EU players have to wait 2 turns before building. I agree. You know, that's a rule. Yeah, make sure that they can't build. Definitely seen Artigot around a lot. Definitely is a solid player. Asking, I don't even know how long we've been doing the NA ones, or the EU ones. Been doing, oops, for a while. A tourney started I think about a month ago now. I'm just gonna double check maybe names. I know I'm gonna get some of this wrong. I'm gonna miss somebody. Or are we not seeing? How did I see? Sega, I think we did. I'll drop Sega off the list. Forge. I think it's called, yeah, Roost Forge. Excited. Filling up a lot of 18 out of 24, 806 at the moment, so hopefully slowly but surely fill this lobby up. It does get a little bit harder to fill these lobbies in the NA night times. I've noticed that just in normal FFA games, to be honest with you. Might have Easter popping in once he gets some food, so hopefully, co-caster, maybe even as a player, that'd be sick. I think he'd win. Kind of fucking great. So if Easter did join, I think he'd kind of just destroy. But you know, all are welcome in games. So excited to see what goes on. Let's see. Slowly but surely, 18 out of 24. Hoping to get a few more slots filled. And if you're watching and you want to play, love to have you. Love to see many pumpers as possible as we can physically get. Signups for this were not filled all the way, so you're free to join if you didn't sign up. Got a few more slots for anybody. Off. And $25 for the winner. Got some pumpers in this lobby. Oh, Sega's back. Okay, I'll add him back in. Or maybe I just missed him. Yeah, 86. Just gonna do another check on the Naga. Yep, I think it's Naga. Hoping everybody's Saturday's going pretty well. Sunday for some of you people, Sunday morning, early day. Can we vote starting with less than 24? Hopefully this does fill up. We got another person, 19. Not sure who it was because. Oh no, they immediately left. And again, you know, very valid comment. 3 a.m. local. A lot of the EU players are a bit earlier or later in the night, so we're thinking about pushing this tournament back about 2 hours. So starting 2 hours from now. I'm sorry, prior. That way it's a little bit more kind for you guys. Love to see people showing out though. Again, late games are a little bit harder to get hosts. What about democracy? It's funny. Late games are a little bit harder to get going, but hopefully we get this done pretty quickly or get this going pretty soon. Because again, these EU guys are running on the clock here, so getting pretty late for them. Trump 2024, also a pumper, unironically, pumper I've seen in game. Pity Jean, I've never seen this name before, I don't think. And let me add Trump. I've actually had some suspicions that Trump 2024 was an alt. Not exactly sure who it is, but honestly, they've played out of their mind in some of the games they've played. I think this is Pity Jean. I think that's a J. So I will put it down. But I would put him as one of my favorites to at least go the distance. Because again, I've seen him play a decent amount of games out there. He's fighting his ass off. Definitely want to see what he does in here today. 20 out of 24. Still got 4 more slots to go. Technically, this is going to be a 22-person lobby because I'm pretty sure Xander's he's just being kind and hosting it for us today. So it's just going to be me and Xander's are out of the game immediately. So 22 people. FedEx, I've seen FedEx in a couple games too. Also, decent player. We've seen him. I think I've seen him in some random games, random pumper FFAs. Excited to see what he does here. So 21 out of 24. 3 more to go. Again, super late for a lot of people now. For a lot of the EU people. So hopefully, oh, we lost one. Got a lot of nice people in here. Bambucha, Swan Lee, Notes, Harakiri, Adventurer, Vengris, Finicky, Dignity for Sale, Artigot, Yanel, FedEx, and Trump are the. Actually, you know what? I think it does look familiar again. Yeah, I think a few FFAs I've seen him running around. I can't remember his playstyle, skill set, so apologize for that, Daya. Daya, or but excited to have you here. Here we go, pushing at 8:11. 4 more slots to fill. Slowly but surely, we're getting the game going. Again, anybody who's wanting to join, feel free. All are welcome this tournament. No, the signups aren't filled, so everyone is allowed. And again, we're probably going to be doing this 2 hours earlier next week. So next Saturday, I'll put a notification on the YouTube. Maybe there's one for Twitch too, but I'll schedule it for, well, I guess it'd be 6 p.m. EST. I forget what that is, CET, so I apologize. Maybe that's midnight, if anybody knows in chat. I think that's midnight CET, but I could be wrong because European time zones aren't my strong suit. Yeah, 20 out of 24. Again, some great players. I'm not sure who's NA. Maybe I'll ask, double check. Swan. I know Notes is NA. He won last week. Thank God we had an NA winner. I think 2 weeks ago we had Minamoto, Daya NA, Notes NA. Plus we gotta have more than 2. No, it can't be like this. We can't have the NA game and only 2. Xander trolling, obviously, for LOL. What's an NA? Who knows? Mexico, Canada. Dignity for Sale, NA. Nice. That's actually pretty good. Okay, at least we have 3. I'd hate to see a 24-person lobby. GGG. I think I've seen your name in a couple games. I think we played recently with people with each other. Actually, yeah. Now that I remember, I think you were light blue, and you had an unfortunate run-in with Peanut or something like that. I think he just pushed you in Greenland, and that was history. So I'm just gonna finish up these names. We got GGG, Tasty Fingers, love that name. Down 22 out of 24, just 2 more slots, and then we'll be going. This week, NA's tournament game. Why would you ever explain? Oh, yeah, that's funny. Again, only a few NA players. I'm assuming there's more, and obviously people don't want to dox themselves, so totally understand about that. So I'd assume maybe a third to half of this lobby is probably NA, but you could be wrong, or I could be wrong on that. Again, a lot of pumpers. Notes are returning FFA NA champion from last week, hopefully defending his title, but Harakiri, Adventurer, Swan Lee again, people like Finicky as well, Artiga are just ready to just come up and take it. And that early game is really essential. So it's really, obviously, even if the most skilled players get a really, really bad start, obviously they have a better chance of making something out of that. But, nothing. Xander also part of the. Ooh, G Boris. Let me his name down. Another new name for me. Haven't seen them around. Hoping to see this. Just gonna let For All of Us go. Again, one more slot. If you guys are viewing this right now, all are welcome. All can join. Feel free to take this final slot and play in our NA FFA Risk Tournament game. We're going to do medium timer, so no more 4-hour games like the first one. Not sure if any of you saw that great 4-hour game. Red Blood pulling it off, NA pulling it out the last minute there. Great game he played, but again, we don't. I mean, as much as the viewers, we love to see 4-hour games. It's really rough on the players because that's just. I think that's a commitment. No one's expecting it. 8 o'clock at night for a lot of NA players. Yeah. 60 seconds on the timer. Again, for anybody who doesn't know, after 60 seconds, every minute after that, every round after 60 minutes goes down by 1. So obviously 61 minutes, it's 137. 62 minutes at 136, and then it just goes down. A lot of people talking about Turbo being the preference for these tournament games. Um, I don't know if turbo is exactly what I'd like to see, but maybe a mixture, right? I think 60 is a little bit too long, 30 is a little bit too quick. I think 45 would be a really good compromise in there. So if you guys have any feedback on that or thinking what might be a better experience, let me know. So did finally fill up. I think some people did leave. Hopefully I got them all, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna add the last people that I saw. One person did leave, Bozo. So I'm just gonna just a reminder, get 5 US if you Discord. Just looking for one more. 23 out of 24. One more, and then we can start this game. 17 minutes late. Oh, we're hoping to see this start really, really soon. Use the restroom. Get yourself a beer, whatever you need. Starting soon. Please. Don't troll. Some people take that seriously. One more, and we're ready to go. I did see a lot of the faces here. Just need that one more slot. Again, Harakiri being my number one person. I think last week he just got unlucky and got knocked out early, but I think we're gonna see a huge showing from him this week. Or Notes again being our last week's champion. Oh, I just want to watch this. I want to get this going. Oh, we are full. Miko is the last person to go. Letting Xander know. Good luck. Have fun, everyone. Oh, I did that wrong. Miko, our last person on the list. Yeah, I'll try to be good with these names. Excited to go. Excited to fucking go. We're ready. I'm ready to see an NA win. Again, we asked for, shout out who NA was. We didn't get a lot of answers. A lot of EU people in this game, I'm pretty sure. Risk just having a resoundingly large EU player base, I'm pretty sure.
Can we get a
Oh gosh,
Discord stream?
you scared me. Yeah, well, give me 2 seconds.
Wait, the jump scare actually from having OBS open, you don't hear when someone joins the voice
Yeah.
chat.
I thought I had like a YouTube video or your Twitch open or something. I was like, no.
It really is a jump scare, I swear to God, because you're so used to the Discord sound letting you know that someone's there.
Yeah. Takes a little bit of time. How have you been finding the late night lobbies for NA side? I feel like I've seen them pretty dead recently.
At this time, yeah, they're not as active for sure. And it's not that they're just not as active, they're beyond her range on top of that as
Yeah.
well.
That's what I like to see though. Obviously NA. Oh, thank you for the sub, Easter. Thank you. Boom.
I was just sharing that I did, yeah.
Okay, so let's see what we got going on. Mint's got some nice spawns ready for Montenegro. Oh yeah, I forgot that he was just leaving. Peanut ready to go. One man's from Turk. Orange getting a great Middle East setup. What do you think about this?
I don't have your thing open right now.
Oh,
I'm just setting up the chats like I'm having
oh,
them
gotcha,
both ready.
gotcha. So Peanut getting up Montenegro and Serbia. Orange doing a really nice Jordan Israel. Probably a solid player as he gets that set up. Light blue, Violet, and DG all in Africa at the moment. Volga being taken by Maroon. 2 people up in Greenland, which you really had to see, especially when Yellow has these bases. Oh, maybe the pullback from Jordan on this from Maroon. You're not getting the middle so far. Mint does take this Albania and Bulgaria and is going to go for Macedonia. So again, Mint had Montenegro at one point, and he eventually just didn't spend there. Might lose this guy here from Turquoise. Actually, does see it as he Iceland being taken there. You can't one-man Iceland from as far as I know.
Dude, Turquoise is doing the Talks turn 1 strat, where he just loves doing going from bottom of Ireland. If you have the bottom of Ireland board, he loves the 4 gold into taking Ireland and Isle of Man, and then you can go Scotland, and it just sets you up so nicely. And it's unlikely that someone messes with you.
That's true. A lot of people aren't doing England first turn.
Yeah.
Teal, was Teal up here in Iceland? Yeah, this is gonna be a rough fight for Turquoise and Teal. He's gonna get Scotland and he finishes up Isle of Man, but it's definitely gonna be a little bit rough for both of those players. Look at this Middle East. It's just perfect. Everything you want to
The
see.
orange is smiling.
Yeah.
10 income turn 1, and he's getting Middle East like this. At least, if something goes wrong, like at least it's in his power to change it. The
Right.
most frustrating thing to trim is when you just die turn 2 or turn 3 because you're just completely stuck and you feel like there's no avenues. When you have at least, Middle East, it feels like you have a chance to play. And that's always a relief.
Yeah, so again, we're seeing a 19, 17 for the top 2 incomes. Navy looking very strong. Wheat looks like he's probably going to expand into... Oh, no, Revan, this is disastrous. I hate this. That just makes me die every time inside because you know you're both dead. There's nothing you can do.
This is the situation you don't want to be in. And that's why if you're orange, you're like, at least for me personally, when I'm in orange's situation, I just like breathe a sigh of relief. At least, if something goes wrong from here, at least it's my fault.
Yeah. Turquoise doing a really good push here. I did miss the first part, but I think he had one of these bases. Oh no, he dropped with a base and then eventually took all of Teal's land. So Teal looking a little bit doomed here in England.
Wait, did Zedder leave or DC?
No,
He's
he was
gone.
just hosting for us.
Oh, okay.
He does lose Morocco to a very cheeky snipe maybe. Oh, but Violet does see it that last second. So I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this because you did just make an enemy out of somebody who's gonna have Spain, Cat, and Portugal,
Oh
and you
no.
pissed off Violet.
This guy is not smiling.
Oh
Wait,
no!
oh!
Oh my god, tragic. And it wasn't necessary because he had a perfectly healthy fucking general there. Oh, you hate to see that.
And he has healers, yeah.
I
Purple's
don't
still gonna die there.
Yeah.
In the north,
Oh, but he
so-
gets another one. Maybe. Oh,
there's no
barely.
way.
Oh, I did miss
I
this.
wish we could do spawn. I wish we could do some dash names, but I think the 2 favorite names I saw. Actually, no, the 3 is obviously gonna be like Harakiri and then Swanley and Finicky as well for me. I
Yeah.
just think those are gonna be the 3.
Absolutely. I think
I'm also cheering for Dignity.
I think Bambucha too has a special place in my heart. I've seen him
Wait.
pumping the 1v1s. Oh, who just got
Yeah,
out?
if he's here.
Yeah, Bambucha's
Yeah,
here as well.
Bambucha is he's definitely in terms of like just raw mechanical skill, definitely like the high, like by far the most mechanically skilled player in the lobby. Like Bambucha is pumping the 1v1s. Actually, it is hard to take a game off him.
Yeah. And he fights anybody too. It's oh gosh, green and orange fighting Mint looks like for Macedonia is gonna lose this last second. Didn't leave any units. I think Mint's gonna be doomed here. DG and Navy again. DG not really even holding on to 2 of his bases or 2 of his. This is doomed for you. I think you just cry.
And Light Blue is going for Portugal. If you're Light
Yeah.
Blue, I think you just ally Navy now. Like if you're
Yep.
Light Blue, I would try to Diplo with Navy and be like, Navy, I'm with you or something stupid and pray that this guy takes me in.
Yeah, and again, Orange sitting pretty happy as Brown seems pretty safe. He's not really touching Cole. Mint's on his last legs here. Sir Kurgolo, I'm not sure, but something. Yeah, a lot of, I mean, Navy's sitting pretty, Orange is sitting pretty, Peanut, a lot of income, but a very cursed position, so, man, I'm not even reading some of the chat here. Probably should be doing a little bit better job. But this fight's still going on. Holy shit.
The whole lobby's watching. Wait, I'm surprised Violet just didn't interfere.
Yeah, this is a little unhinged for me. I mean, I don't know. I would have done a little bit more. Oh no, he does eventually take Corsica. Yeah,
he's poor red. Now you definitely hit Wheat as well. If you're Violet, you just take all this and try to piece the shit out of Navy.
Oh,
Yan Li is gone.
No. Okay, we see obviously Turk.
I got owned by that guy, by the way.
Did you?
Somewhere in Russia, I went like super negative KD. I know that he also made a knight turn too. I don't know. Like losing the generals is sad. I don't see Yan Li usually playing with generals and knights. I think he was trying something new this game. Wait, Finicky is gone.
Oh,
Wait, was
GG's.
he actually gone or did he DC?
It's a GG's FPS glitch. I'm not exactly sure what he means there, but
Oh wait. Oh no, yeah. Some people are experiencing stuttering. I say a lot of people. I keep having people complain about it.
wow, that's something we probably have to keep an eye out. So we does I guess quote unquote win this war, but it's over for you. Violet's pushing in from both sides. You have zero.
Yeah,
You
it
have,
doesn't matter.
yeah, it's over. This
I
look at
I'm a
this.
little worried that Orange had such a good start, but now he has 220G ships, and what was he doing this whole time? Like, what situation did he end up in where he needed 220G ships? And another red flag is that the 20G ships are supposed to be so good early, right?
Right.
They're supposed to end the war early. If you have two 20G ships, you must have been in a long drawn-out war, so it probably wasn't the right play to make the 20G ships. And he is struggling to push past Turkey. Navy, meanwhile, he's run away. He is taking the West. Navy
Yeah.
is smiling so much, no one is able to like beat this guy 1v1. Like people have to unite on him right now. Well, not I mean they don't have to, but I'm saying they would have to if they have to beat him.
Right, and I think it wouldn't be as cursed if Orange was able to sort of get this, because again, he's also fighting green here, so maybe Mint's just doing a really good job holding. Because I mean, obviously it took Orange a long time to get this through it, but it does look like he might get the green kill. To be honest with you, he's got 4 gold left. Green's running out. He's got this full surround, so I think this is a dead green. His last act of defiance is murdering this man.
Mint, I'm just gonna assume Mint just has to be a god of it. Like this guy held orange and he held you know, green there.
Yeah.
For an hour.
Oh, we're seeing the death of Violet too. Does get teamed in the final moments. Oh, I didn't see this. Ah, curse position. Would you defend this?
I don't think so. I would try, but then when the SS is there, it's really hard.
Right.
But if you give that up, it's just, I don't know, I think you're already just dead as pink, right? Because Lavender can go and cut your Norway port now.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he does have these as a little
bit. Are
bit
those
of
loaded? Wait, if he gets this could be...
Oh no, it's gonna die! Oh, he gets the one.
Okay, that's fine.
He gets the other. Oh, that's a good spot.
It's trapped. Wait, you know what's crazy is I'm looking at the squad. Pink had the goal to defend that city. I would definitely hold on to the city now, right?
Especially if this
like,
happens.
I would not let him go. Yeah.
Oh,
he's actually gonna get, maybe he's saving for an SS.
He's gonna get the kill. He got the fucking kill. Pink end up being a fucking god. Holy hell. I didn't have that on my bingo card. I didn't think he was gonna get that.
Same.
Oh man, Pink knows stuff that we don't. Again, I would not have defended this. I think I would have backed up. But again, like you said, he lost this port. He was basically dead. At least this time he does have a chance. He does have the gold. Lavender running on empty.
I really wish he actually defended that now in hindsight, because if I knew he was gonna get the SS kill, he could have actually because I'm looking this way, he had the gold to defend it as well.
Yeah, and it looks like Orange is gonna have a nice, again, Peanut did have a lot of income at that start, but this is.
I don't approve of this play by Orange. It's kind of scary to go for Peanut. I don't know.
With Navy being so big.
Actually. Yeah, it's just Navy could show up. Navy did spare light blue though, which is kind of shocking, because Navy took his Portugal.
You have the gold. He doesn't see it. It's gonna get. Oh, he does see it last second. He does get the base. That's fortunate for him. A lot of tanks coming here. I saw a lot of knights here. Which what are your thoughts about focusing the knights?
Focusing the knights, it's risky. If they micro it back then, it's just you did a lot of damage to nothing.
Yep, I agree. Does look like Orange is winning this fight. I think you'd like to see a little bit more of these trees and barreling every base that you can. You've definitely yelled at me in a couple of games where you saw me not taking the base as quick as I should, and I think this is one of those moments. Like, he's not taking Bosnia, and he should be, getting this U as fast as possible. Oh,
wait, is
no.
Brown on orange? Brown is on orange, by the way.
This is so cursed. Oh, Navy's smiling as he's picking up the last.
Yeah, but wait. I think Navy's going to go for orange as well, but I think that might be a misplay. But if you're Navy and you see orange getting 2v1, this is a good chance to ally orange and be like, yo, I'll help you.
I guess that's fair,
but then again, orange is the guy who had such a good income turn too. Like, he spent it so fast at the start. I would be concerned. Like, he's definitely a good player, so maybe you also just want to take him out here.
Yeah, and both of these really close to death. I don't think he's microing it. He's he does see it at the last second here. This is very much doomed for Orange. Pink eventually. Can I live in Sammy? No. Maroon going into Lavender?
Wait, I just realized. Wait, Turk showed up out of nowhere to. Oh
yeah.
No, poor Pink. He was holding against Lavender. This is a new person. I didn't even realize that. Oh no.
Wow, everybody getting a lot of rat plays that I think we just saw 3 back-to-back teamings right in a row. So we have brown on orange, we had maroon on lavender, and then we had pink getting teamed by turquoise last second. So crazy amount of damage being done. A
Poor
lot of
orange
people
is
out.
getting destroyed.
Poor pink
I
running
feel like
too.
orange, pink as well, dude. So pink might be able to run to maroon for safety because maroon's attacking lavender and maroon's saying that, hey, lavender, you're teaming pink. So maybe no, but then turquoise is probably gonna hit maroon, right? I don't know. Maroon kind of.
Yeah.
So pink is gonna live for now, but turquoise might just hit maroon. I think he's actually doing it right now in Finland. He
Yep.
didn't even hesitate. He just
Oh.
knows. All right.
And Navy all the while smiling as he finishes off everything
Is
that he.
he? Is he gonna kill orange off?
I think so.
Oh, that's I don't know. I think it's 50-50. I think I would keep orange alive to be honest, because I would assume orange he must truly hate these people.
Yeah, definitely.
Where is Navy going for peanut? Wait, I can see your screen here. What the?
Robot saying the Peanut Brown Alliance is going to be bad for Navy, and I agree, but I think Navy, I mean, Navy's just got the gold. He's going to have the SS. Turquoise busy up north with Maroon, so it doesn't really look like anybody's going to be able to contest Navy, to be honest, even with an alliance.
Yeah.
So we got yeah, I mean, a lot of people dead. Look at 13 minutes in, and what do we have left? Like 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, that's
4,
a
5,
lot of
6,
dead
7,
players.
8. I mean, people have just been bloodthirsty this game. No, oh, we got Cole up in Crimea taking this last base. Even have the gold to. Yeah, he does have the gold to take it. Maroon doing. I mean, a good hold here. This is a little bit cursed.
Wait, what happened in Lenin? Did Maroon own Lenin? How did Brown? Wait, how did Maroon even end up fighting Lavender?
So Maroon just did a dive bomb from Arc into
He
Latvia.
never owned Lenin. Okay,
Right.
I think my brain auto completed that. Oh, I did not realize it didn't have a border. That is pretty psychotic of Maroon, actually.
Yeah, a bit. I mean, I think it would have been better to team Brown. You saw him team in the south, and maybe just taking all these lands for free as he was extremely busy. I think would have been a better.
Maybe he's going for turquoise. Wait, I don't know. I think
My.
this is a misplay. Shouldn't he deal with the peanut brown alliance or do what Robot suggested and try to give light blue all of Middle East? Because he gave light blue Italy instead, and it's good on paper, but it's also like light blue is just going to collapse peanut or anyone who actually hits him.
Yeah, I agree, and I don't know. I mean, he's got a lot of SS here. I mean, obviously Navy's gonna pump more, but like Turk just has so much room and so much survivability options here. He could just go anywhere. He still has Greenland. He has an SS up here. I mean, he could just turtle up wherever he wants, and then you just basically made a permanent enemy.
Lavender is also on turquoise now. Turk teamed me. What? Wait, why is Lavender
Oh my
typing that?
lord.
Weren't they on this? Didn't they both kill pink together?
The only thing that I can think is that,
No,
I mean,
wait.
yeah.
Yeah. I realized that Turk must have stolen Sweden
Yeah.
off Lavender, and Lavender's probably not happy with that. Even though they technically have the same enemy, Lavender probably just still doesn't like turquoise.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking too. Turquoise just losing this SS, not paying attention, I don't think. It's probably gonna go. I think he's too busy microing these SS, and it's gone. He just lost a free SS. Unfortunate for him. Navy just looking massive with 79 gold and a bunch of SS. Orange pretty much dead at this point, looking to run. But I think
Navy is answering for light blue. Poor orange. Look, make sure he cannot take a city. Oh, this poor guy.
Oh.
MadMartigan, I'm gonna guess orange is Swan Lee. I don't know why, but I feel like he always dies in the most deranged, horrible ways. Like, orange got 2v1 there, and then brown saying you did peanut dirty, and orange is like, what do you mean? It was a 1v1.
Well, I think
He
something
didn't even do anything dirty.
people miss
It's
that,
easy
like,
guys saying, fuck
you-
orange though.
there's so much going on
That
on
was-
this map right now.
It's easy die was mid who's die. That's actually hilarious.
Turk finally getting all his SS in one little spot. I think he's got some transports. Some of them, only a few of them filled. Brown cleaning up where he can. Maroon.
Peanut went for lavender.
Yeah, this is cursed for Lavender. I think I don't know if I like this only because this kind of puts Navy and Lavender in a good spot. And you don't want to give Navy any more allies.
Yeah, Navy basically has light blue and lavender now, but the thing is Peanut and Brown are probably stronger as allies. Like if Peanut and Brown start hitting light blue and then go into Navy, they'll probably win.
That's fair. Yeah, but I think though, I mean, the second that Navy and Brown. I'm sorry, Peanut and Brown fight Navy. You know, Lavender's gonna jump in and help here too. So, and Light Blue's gonna jump in as well probably. So you see these three alliance. It's looking strong. It's looking healthy, and I think they'd overrun. Fuck Orange, let him die. I missed that again.
No.
Uh,
Yeah, that was the best part. Is it
yeah,
was ZZ9. Look at Mint's name. The war he had with Mint was
yeah,
just
yeah.
stupid. Wait, is Orange Dignity for sale? There's no way. He had 17 income turn 2.
Looks like Purple tried to do anything he could here, but he does get surrounded in this north base, which does, I mean, this is just sad for Maroon. He's doing his best, what he's cut with his 5 income, but it does look like Navy's going to get a good feed. He might even lose this if he's not careful. I would like to see this tower targeting, and yep, he switches everything. It's a good micro. He could probably even get this one. Does back off the last second there. Orange just looking for a home. Purple.
Right, so I thought, I know I said I thought Orange was Swan Lee, but it might actually be Dignity based on what he's typing. Since Dignity promised me he'd win this one.
Oh, did he say something like that? Easter
Yeah,
Bunny
he
will kick
kept
me.
saying-
Yeah, that's true. He
Dude,
did.
that's actually crazy. He had a 10 income turn 1 and 19 income by the way turn 2.
Yeah.
Like, this guy expanded so fast. I thought he was one of the top players actually.
Yeah, honestly, a really good showing. Again, I think in that south position, if you show any weakness, if you show any hesitation, you're gonna execute you for that. And I think he did with those 2 B ships. He just took a little bit too long, and it didn't work out in his favor.
Yeah, if you make the B ships, you should be winning your war really quickly because that's just something you make in the short term because they
Right.
don't scale long term. So that's something you make if you want to immediately win your fight. And yeah, I don't know. I guess he also should just piece Brown before he went into Peanut.
Yeah.
I mean, that's unfortunate. Brown just jammed into him. And Navy is chasing for. Honestly, Orange might be able to find Sanctuary in Moscow if he gets to the top right. But actually, no, because he's enemies with Brown and Navy's typing. Navy literally is typing so much and being like,
Yeah.
make sure Orange doesn't get a single city. Dignity is not having a good time right now, or Orange is not having a good time right now.
Oh, and it does get built on.
Turquoise.
Oh,
No.
he's gone. Turquoise got one more base. I think he has something floating around. He got 1 transport ship. These do have the same speed though, if I'm not wrong. So he should be safe as long as he
Yeah.
doesn't zigzag.
In hindsight, it was actually a huge mistake for Turquoise to hit Maroon, right? Because if Turquoise stole Sweden off Lavender, he should have just assumed Lavender would be pissed off at
Right.
him.
19 minutes in, majority of the people dead.
Yeah.
And I do have names. I copied all the names. I'm gonna have to take 2 seconds to get them all down to see who died here. I'll need a second.
I appreciate the documenting of names.
He does find a home here.
No, does he? I mean, Pink is taking North Russia. Is Pink gonna let this guy? Pink is not taking refugees in.
Maybe also killing off Purple too.
Oh.
Navy being a course does have a he has an empty transport. Oh, it's looking
Go OJ. Wait,
Harakiri.
Turquoise was Harakiri. I thought
Holy.
Navy was Harakiri.
So did I. Oh man, maybe this is Bambucha. Who else we got? We got
Wait,
Swan
yeah.
Lee. We have notes as well.
There's a lot of people here actually. Who is Bambucha in this game? I want to know. Wait, wow, Pink is in. You don't need city though. Pink is the devil himself, man. He told Orange. I guess he said go Orange. I guess we interpreted that as like.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
interpreted that as like take Siberia.
Oh, just barely didn't get it too. That's pretty sad.
That is evil. Pink is an evil man.
I'll just see a Purple Death as well. Adventurer, I do see him in a lot of games. Solid player. Sad to see him go.
Here's that's a generated name. Could be anyone. I think it might be the ET20 guy from the Twitch chat. He needs to change his name. Or request a name change. The first one's free.
Map does kind of go down. I know I was just saying I was going to get names, but maybe this time I'll actually do it. Let me pull up my notes.
Okay. We got Bambucha, we got Swanley, we got... Actually, we don't have Arc here anymore. I need to... I'm so curious on the names left now. And we have notes, right? If there's any names I'm just not, like, remembering, I just want to mention, I was not looking... I came late, I was eating. So I didn't actually get a good look at the names in the lobby. If I forget anyone. Poor Orange Man, he's dead. If you're Swan Lee, I swear.
I think he did
Run,
a solid
Orange.
job of running. He did his best. I
He,
mean, obviously,
yeah. I think there was just nowhere to run. Maybe he had to run to Lavender. I don't know. Good game. No, Orange played so well. 19 income turn 2.
yeah, honestly, he did amazing. Dignity for Sale ends up being Orange again. You played amazing in the Middle East. You had a great expansion. I think the doom that you had was that those B ships that just took a little too long. That Mint War just took just a few turns too long. I did a great
Yeah.
job defending against Two Dog and Dignity for Sale. So that's just
You
unfortunate.
guys held too long. And before you pump into Peanut, before you do anything like that, it's always good to pause and ask yourself, all right, who can really like jam into me right now?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you had a piece with Brown or Brown just broke it, but Brown is someone you definitely piece in that situation. But I don't know, when Brown went in, that was just so doomed. He
Yeah.
blew up, and the only he just needed Navy to show up to help, and Navy decided not to. What a tough game. That was a very rough game, but you played so well.
Lavender saying Peanut going for the win, even though Navy's been bigger for longer, has the SS fleet. So, you know, oh, are we
Yeah,
gonna see a
Lavender hates
Brown?
me.
I like this. I'd like to see his Brown taking over this Baltics fight and then Maroon coming in and doing what he can against Lavender. While Peanut, I mean, Peanut has to hold. That's the only caveat to that problem.
Parker's also on the Twitch chat. How did the full lobby decide to team me? Honestly, I said, I guess in hindsight, you pissed off Lavender by taking his Sweden.
Yeah.
Like if you gave him Sweden, then went to Finland to help him, he probably would like you. But Lavender just saw it as you stealing his land, so Lavender hated you. And yeah, you didn't have to chase Pink probably. It just wasn't worth it in that situation.
Oh yeah,
Navy
here we go.
Yeah, Navy going on turquoise or Hardcore was also just shocking. I'm surprised. The Peanut Brown alliance is really scary, but Navy is also scary.
Yeah, I mean, we see, I don't know if this was given
Wait,
away, but Trump 2024 from Lavender, and he just
Lavender.
FFs.
That is terrible news for Navy.
Yeah.
Right, for Navy and Light Blue, right? Because that was one of Navy's allies.
Yeah, but I'm very curious to see what happens now, because again, he hasn't really done much here. I think it's almost a mistake. The longer that you didn't really do anything, like this alliance is just getting stronger. Like you weren't really pushing too hard, and I get it, you're pretty big. But yeah, I mean, like you said, this brown, maroon, and peanut alliance, maybe Cole's in it as well. I mean, it just
Cole
looks
also
terrifying.
hates Navy. Navy previously chased Cole.
Right, I forgot about that.
I am gonna sound biased, but I do think it would have probably been better for Navy to just take in Orange, right? Because
Right.
the reason he killed Orange is because he didn't want to be on bad terms with Peanut and Brown, but he's about to fight them now anyway. But then again, he didn't expect Lavender to just leave like that, so that's very devastating for him.
Yeah, I think we could have seen a little bit more out of Lavender. I don't remember how much gold he had, but I think he could have just ran away, found a new home, and maybe waited it out.
Also, to respond to Twitch chat, I'm not sure if it's the Twitch chat or the YouTube chat at this point, but to be fair, I don't think the game will stall at all. I think it's gonna actually be Navy versus Peanut now, and then Brown and the rest of the map will jump on Navy. Like I think we're actually gonna see it, like Navy and Light Blue get teamed to absolute death.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I'm hoping for to see, to be honest. I think that's like the natural outcome, sadly, for those two. Like I think after they get teamed to death, then the next guys have to start diploing and reset the situation. I'm all here for Navy's downfall.
Yeah, he did do you pretty dirty there, but I don't. He might get teamed a lot. I don't think Brown and Peanut have it in them to end Navy though, just because of the sheer amount of SS that he'll have. As long as he doesn't spend a lot of gold here, as long as he uses mostly spawns, I think he'll come out KD positive here. As long as he roars, please roar.
I also do think if Navy's Bambucha, he might be one of the few people in this lobby to be able to actually win from here.
Right.
I have to really mention Bambucha's mechanical skill is insane right now. If anyone's played 1v1s against him, they know that they've experienced like, wait, what the hell? This guy's out APMing me everywhere. Bambucha could, I mean, if he's Navy, he could actually pull a win from here.
I agree. The only thing I'm not liking to see is we're not spending as much gold as we can. Peanut did kind of not all in,
He
but he
popped
did
the
get a
tanks
lot of
out.
tanks, yeah. And these
Yeah.
mortars aren't focus firing on any of the tanks. What are your thought process there? Should we be focusing these tanks or no?
I think, I mean, they're the only thing available
Well, yeah,
right
yeah.
now. I feel like we were all expecting Peanut to just make some normal units, but they're the only thing. Navy should be
No.
Navy. I mean, honestly, I think if you're fighting tanks versus tanks, I personally prefer focusing more on preserving my tanks. My focus is on keeping
Gotcha.
my tanks alive rather than targeting. I only target if I'm like really confident I can outplay the other guy. And like they think that it's that new PC that Butcher's getting a buff from.
Yeah, I mean, Peanut not doing a great job here. Navy doing a really good job of getting the surround, getting this top base from the Denmark port, eventually coming through and grabbing these top two. And Peanut really struggling. He still has a lot of gold, but this isn't really a great spot for him. I think I would like to see. I mean, this whole area is kind of bad. What would you do if you're Peanut?
Brown, you definitely retreat right now. I think that's a good call. The thing is, you also retreat, well, even though he has a decent amount of gold. I mean, he has a lot of gold. Actually, one of the reasons you retreat is because you're signaling, all right, I'm losing, and light blue is hitting him. Like, you're signaling, okay, I'm losing. Yo, where's my allies? Like, Brown
Yeah.
is being AFK right now. Like, Brown is, I think it's a huge mistake by Brown to not be jumping in to help Peanut.
Well, honestly, I think if he has the gold for it, which I'm not sure he does, I think I'd like to see you hitting light blue here. Because I think Peanut does have the gold to hold. Maybe you don't know that. For long enough for other people to join in, right? Like you still have Pink who could jump into
Yeah.
all these islands and cut, and that buys you the time you might need to trap these SS and really do some damage here. So I'd love to see that.
I'm surprised that Brown actually lets light blue kill Cole here.
Yeah, I agree. I would have, yeah. The voices are too loud. I would have taken this port and immediately.
Yeah, exactly. Brown has such a good chance to hurt light blue here and just slowly kill light blue, and then if like let's say he gets light blue's lines, he's in such a good position to hit Navy and help Peanut.
Yep. Yeah, Peanut
That is
does
just
have a better
erratic.
surround here, but again, he's not spending his gold. He did lose this top base, which is super unfortunate for this position. He has a, I mean, I see this all the time, and I think some newer players do it. They spam all their gold, and I mean, look how much these riflemen are just, they're doing nothing.
Yeah, they're not like half of them are just behind other riflemen not able
Yeah.
to shoot. And they're just doing so little damage to the tanks. The tanks are just gonna eventually just go back and he's gonna preserve them with his mic from them. Peanut took Navaya, so maybe he's hitting Peanut. That's right, Pink now.
Yeah, I'd
I
love to
think,
see
wait,
him take the,
I thought he was. I thought he was. Never mind. Cole asking if Brown is not taking refugees. Man, Brown letting Peanut collapse here is wild. I think that's a huge misplay because it'll help Navy and Light. The thing is, Navy and Light Blue, I think they both know it from the way they've been playing. They know that they're allies. They know that we're friends. Brown, I don't think realizes that he's meant to be friends with Peanut. And it's
GGG
so
is out.
OP. Oh, sadness. It's so OP having someone who knows he's your ally, and you don't have to type it out loud because
Right.
you don't want to announce it. Wait, Navy with the 5G ships. This guy's insane.
Yeah. I mean, especially because he already committed on SS, it doesn't hurt really to pop one more at this point.
Honestly, I don't know what he's scared of. Like, Light Blue is the guy in the south there. Like,
Yeah.
Brown will hit Light Blue before anyone goes for that SS, so the 5G ships were just unnecessary.
Peanut really able to make a comeback here as long as he plays it right. Again, I think I'd spend a shit ton of gold on this top base, get a better backline, especially in the south view, and this is yours. But I don't think he's really. He does. He start pushing out here. Navy not. I don't know. Navy's APM's just not there. I don't think it's not pulling back tanks fast enough. He's not building. He still has the gold. Maybe. I mean, I'm confused by this. Maybe this is an
Oh, right.
accident.
You do not. Yeah, you do not want to aggro Brown into the war.
Right. Like you said, this Brown Peanut alliance could be extremely strong.
Also, I think Navy is assuming that Brown's hitting him. I think Brown would have actually just let Navy destroy Peanut. Navy's offering Peanut peace now. Peanut's not accepting it. I think Navy is in panic mode because he thinks that Brown is going to attack him or he's going to go for his pirate. And Navy actually wants to keep his pirate up.
Right.
But also, I think Brown is also maybe thinking he'll let Peanut do all the fighting.
It's fair. little bit of a desperate attack here coming from Peanut. I don't think you have the surround to do this properly. Again, if you had these trees, maybe this would be a little bit better, but these tanks are gonna make it a little bit difficult for you. Your KD is starting to climb though. Navy with a great KD and losing. I think he's going negative on this fight now. Finally, Porter's maybe not surviving. Brown just look at that. I don't know what he's doing, but it's nothing good.
I mean, I'm gonna guess gonna hit light blue.
Yeah.
Imagine he goes for peanut. None of us would have seen that coming.
True. Brown
Maybe
giving
also APM to STFU Gray, which is not Gray. Wait, who was it? Cole.
Cole. Yeah.
So hilarious that Cole was STFU. That could have been light blue or navy, or it could have been so many people. Okay, Brown is trying really hard to ally pink.
Which I think is a smart move.
Oh, it was light blue. Never mind, he didn't the open. Oh wait, sorry. Robot's saying the opposite. I misread what Robot's typed. I thought he said navy APM to STFU. He said he hasn't.
Oh, I see. In these bait. Again, I think this is smarter. You know, you feign a little bit. Oh no, I'm just a silly small income. I'm getting hurt by the 75, and then yeah, you roar up, get your mortars going. I don't like your backline here, and you want to see these in action before these
He needs
knights.
to act like that. Losing that Poland city would be rough.
Yeah, and he's gonna lose it, and I'm pretty sure Navy's gonna instant spawn.
Yeah.
He doesn't? Oh, he
Navy-
does.
Yeah, Navy should be winning the top flank, but I mean Peanut could retake that city, but yeah,
Yeah.
Navy to that then Navy has a because Navy's got a good flank in the middle. His surround in the middle is also nice. Like the only area Navy's weak in is in that upper area, so I don't know, giving up that city and just
Yeah, it's a little
losing
bit.
your only advantage or at least weakening your only advantage is always rough.
Again, and it does look like Peanut's pretty much roared on the flanks a little bit in the middle, and Navy's got none of that. Navy's just doing a night rush, doesn't have a single thing roared.
Right. The knights from the back line, I don't like that actually, that the knights are
Yeah.
coming from the back. Usually you want to make knights from that Austria city because the knights are meant to soak up,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of damage while you get to spawn an actual army behind them. But I don't know, sending them from the back is not as great, or because they're not flanking anything, they're not tanking anything, they're stuck behind your units.
Yeah, and Robot's bringing up that Navy's not playing too well, and I have to agree. Peanut made a couple mistakes and wasn't playing optimal as well, but again, he's doing a little bit better than Navy, which is enough here, especially he got his tanks out of dodge, healed them up, and now they're back to take, I mean, look at this, it's just gonna fucking die, so definitely made some smart decisions. I'd love to see a roar up here, and I would love to see at least one roar from Navy. I think that's been...
I respect the Aurora strat.
No, absolutely not. You've been saying that. You're like, ah, fuck roars, and I don't know. I can't win a war unless I'm roared.
They're definitely, they're always going to be a boost. You should always be using them in every fight ever. 25% damage is just too much. Navy is going to retreat here. He has more gold, but he doesn't want to spend it. He's saving for an emergency. But the thing is, I feel like this is the emergency. So
Yeah, true. Especially the fact that oh,
this is the NA tournament to answer Unboxed. Nerf roars. Robots has wanted to nerf roars for a while.
no, I think roars are in a decent spot, especially with Dispel going back. Maybe if Dispel wasn't a thing like it was in the past, like did take it off, maybe. But I think you just spend the extra APM to Dispel. You always have one in your backfield for Dispel purposes. This looks brutal.
Yeah, and also, wait, Navy hit brown ships.
Yeah.
Oh no, Navy farmed brown ships. The problem here is that Navy's losing to Peanut, so yeah, I think brown and Peanut are just going to destroy Navy and light blue now. I guess we went back to... I actually thought Navy really had it against Peanut for a moment there. But Navy is... I don't know if he's collapsing. He is spending more of his gold.
Yeah, I think as long as
This is a
Navy
messy
roars
fight.
here, yeah, from both sides, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
As long as he roars here, he'll come up with a good push here. I would like to see some spawning here, because this is enough to push Peanut back. But
Yeah,
you
but
know,
Pink is also coming, I think. What is that movement to Norway? I don't like that for Navy.
these are probably
Pink
all
is
loaded.
Pink is just thinking about the islands right now. He's like, do I get a little...
Goes
Wait,
on.
did he DC or leave?
No, I think he left. I think what we missed. I don't know where this SS went. Actually, I have no idea.
And Navy is just now he's having a psychotic, like he is suffering from psychosis right now. the haha in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Again, Navy just not able to pull it through. He is. I mean, it's hard for me to know who this is, just because. I mean, I think we
I
would
think
like to.
it might be Bambucha. Who's Yaya? Who's saying Yaya? Like who's like who is a psychopath? Names? We do not have a list of
Oh
names.
yeah, I'm so sorry.
Mine.
I've been trying to balance. Okay, so we got. I'm just gonna name people off who are dead, so I can take it off. So Finicky is dead. Svetkin is dead.
Wait, get fuck Navy. You don't. Holy shit! Purple is back from the grave. Not so good when someone has your net worth. I think this is looking dark for Navy right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait, is Peanut actually gonna piece him? Peanut's backing off.
I might honestly. I was thinking that just because like Brown's taking up the entire South for free basically.
Yeah.
Peanut. Yeah. I mean he's just gonna be really strong. His KD's really good. Obviously he doesn't have a lot of deaths. Brown has a lot of gold. Um, and he's about to surround you. So I don't mind this piece at all.
Also, I don't know if Peanut's thinking this, but I think this. When I'm in Peanut's position and I'm thinking me and Brown are allies and I'm fighting Navy for 20 minutes on my
Yeah.
own and Navy with 70 plus income, I'm thinking, Brown, where the hell were you the whole time?
Yeah.
Like, I am going to piece Navy. And Brown, our friendship is over, by the way. Brown's going to lose an SS there, isn't he?
Yep. Still working on the names, just slowly but surely knocking everybody off. I see. Trying to figure out who's still alive in this. Is FedEx gone?
Brown's not. Brown's definitely not watching yes. Oh, sorry. If you were announcing the names.
No, yeah, I mean, he might be, he should be, but he lost one for sure, I think is what I saw. Now, I do think this is where we're going to see a little bit of sitting. I think people aren't sure what the alliances are, especially when Peanut, I mean, you hit it right on the head when said that Peanut has been fighting the 75 income all by himself. Brown didn't really help, so that's definitely some negative Diplo.
Yeah. Like, if I'm Peanut, I'm a little pissed off at Brown, even if he's giving me lines right now. But then again, if I see Brown lose an SS to AFK
Yeah.
Pips, I'm thinking maybe Brown is just, I don't know, not the best player. Like, and doesn't realize that he's supposed to jump into Navy there.
Right, right. I'm almost done with these names. Just doing a double check. It's hard to
Navy's
know.
so traumatized. Navy's so traumatized that light blue insta left. He might
Yeah.
have. Is there a way to tell someone DC'd or left?
I think the way was to.
Depends how much gold they have, right?
Yeah, who
If
was
they
it?
have 0 gold, then they must have DC'd. Or
Well,
wait.
yeah, it's not always the case, but it's a
Yeah.
helpful indicator.
Yeah, like he has 0 gold. He must have. He's likely have DC'd, right?
Yeah.
Who else has 0? Actually, I guess Lavender might have also DC'd, by the way. But actually, no, I don't know. Lavender might have just actually spent his gold and then left, but who knows? I mean,
well,
Lavender has. Wait, isn't that crazy? If you're Navy, imagine Lavender and Light Blue DC. Your two allies both DC.
No, I think his seemed like a rage quit. He was talking about teamers and stuff like that. Myco did
Yeah, he
seem like
did see him.
yeah. But Daya brings up a good point that Alt F4ing. I think if you minimize
Oh, I see.
and close out that way, it also shows 0 gold. So that's why it's hard to tell. Did they leave or did they see? Positive
see.
Diplo. I like to see this out of Navy. I hope we can.
I hope we can be good friends. Wait, what is that peanut Y like with the brackets? I need to copy that. I feel like I have no idea how to interpret that.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, to be honest with you.
I feel like this guy's about to type a math equation. I don't know.
All right. Everybody sitting for
I
a
don't
second.
want to find. Wait, can we look at the chat? What did Brown type? He said, Peanut, I don't want to fight you. I will fight Navy though. Yep, I will. If I'm Peanut, I'll just be like, yep, I won't
Yep,
even say anything. I'll be like, I'll just let it happen.
absolutely.
He's clearly playing at something. Okay, if you're a Navy, you're crying if you just see this lunatic
Oh,
Brown
yep.
type this. Brown has had the most unhinged Diplo so far, by the way. Remember when he like hit Orange at the start? He was like, you did Peanut dirty? And Orange is like, what are you talking about? It was a 1v1.
Yeah, true.
Brown has been a psychopath.
But to be honest, I think this could work in Navy's favor, right? Because Navy has shown that he has fought a lot versus Peanut at least,
Yeah.
right? So he's been active. So everyone's seeing kind of this 500 deaths from Brown. And it'd be my safe assumption to think that Navy's not going to be able to handle Brown. So I think what you
Yeah.
do is you fight a little bit, use your spawns and stuff to make up a good show of it, and then you're like, oh no, I lost. So you start backing up. And I think the map might come and help you a little bit. Like I think Navy, or you see Maroon pushing into Central, taking Northlands, if as long as you put up a show.
Wow, Navy got the rhetoric. I love this. I'm actually enjoying this. The chat is my favorite part of this game right now. Such sweet words coming from Navy. Oh no, Maroon is. If you're Peanut, the thing is, Peanut is actually running a thing in his head. He is thinking, okay, wait, Brown's gonna have all the South. Brown has, killed an AFK guy, and I had to do all the fighting. He's probably, and Brown gave so much land to Maroon and Pink. Like, if you're Peanut, you are probably sweating a little bit.
Right.
And Navy is begging for help. Peanut is wondering. But the thing is, if you're Peanut, do you really want to help Navy? Because if he does, it's going to be Maroon, Pink, Brown versus you two.
I mean, I think if you do, you wait until a lot of SS are dead on both sides. You kind of dictate, is Navy like feeding? Because if Navy's feeding, you kind of have to go. But if, as long as he's putting up a really good fight, you wait, because you really want those gold to be spent. You want these
I don't know.
SS.
I think if you see Navy feeding, I might throw him under the bus.
And just leave him.
If he's putting up a good fight, depending on how good of a fight, like if he's putting up a really good fight, I might think, all right, fuck it, it's gonna be me and this guy against the rest of the map. Brown's not really a good out. Well,
Right.
Brown is an okay ally, but he's not gonna help you when you need it. So people dead and KDs are so much low. Yeah, a lot of people just died early in this game. Navy going to steamroll Brown? I don't know, to be honest. I don't think so. Well, Navy's just not trying that. He actually has 500 gold. He is holding on to his gold.
Oh, there it
They're
is.
both just going for the Diplo game. This is a true NA lobby. I love this. Rather, I'm memeing too much. I feel like this would happen in EU lobby, right?
Well, I mean, I don't know. EU lobbies, sometimes you get a lot of like, just nothing. A lot of no stare, like no one's typing. People are just like doing shit. But I think
This
people
is
like
a
to
lot of
dance a little
anger.
bit. Yeah, silently. The headphones are, the music are blaring. That, oh no.
Oh no. Yeah,
Oh,
fuck Navy. I love purple.
Navy's a bitch. Oh, and then immediately
I need to
STFU.
do this. Dude, I need to do this. Let's say I hate someone. I wait till they get into a big SS fight and I start typing this, like stuff like this, and they're forced to silently mute me and
APM.
waste APM.
Yeah. So this is a good advantage for Navy because he gets a lot of these shots off first, but he's wasting some SS shots on these riflemen, so it's only like a small advantage. Yeah, so I would have liked to see him backed up even sooner. Just get those quick shots off and then pull back into your. Oh, I didn't even see this. Oh, that's tragic. I mean, Peak just barreling through Greenland. This is Brown at 81 income.
A player's forces are under attack.
I mean, this is just sad to see. So again, Brown saying, this is what I want. I want Maroon barreling in to Brown, especially with Pink going in here. This is all cut, so I don't know what you do with this army, to be honest. There's so many tanks here, and you lost Greenland, so it's not there's no good place to hide this. I think grab
I always
France.
feel bad for Navy. He's just trying his hardest.
Yeah.
The thing is, Navy is coming off as. I feel like Navy would be started better if he just stopped typing for a bit.
For sure, absolutely. It's not really microing this here. Yeah, I mean, my thing is you have these tanks and Brown doesn't. Brown out-S's. Brown just has an advantage here. So you have the land advantage. Keep poking, keep prodding. Use this APM against him. Like, make sure that you're picking off ships with your small amount of ships and then just winning the land battle in any which way. Because the more he's spending here is the more he's not spending on SS. And which also means that, I mean, you don't have to. You have fucking a bunch of tanks here. So I'm a little disappointed that we're not seeing a lot of fighting here. Plus you have this land bridge to fall back on. Yeah, I'd like to see more poking happening. Maroon getting in here. I think this is going to be squashed real quick. I think I would have liked to see this just a full push, because this can go south very quickly. And why Maroon as he sits on 79 income? Love to see that dip low.
I think this is actually not ideal for Maroon. I honestly don't think I would do this if I'm Maroon because my ally Pink is hitting Navy. Also, what Pink typed is hilarious. When he said, I'm NA, I sit, I imagine Swan Lee's Pink now. It's just a European player typing that.
Yeah, I think Navy focusing on Pink is not a bad strat. He's got these tanks up here. Load them up, bring them to Greenland. You win this fight regardless of what just because of the tanks alone, and then you cut everything. Like this is not going to be enough to stop all this. I mean, Navy's probably will lose a couple SS, which isn't going to be good in the long run. Pink just looking like he. Oh no, that's Peanut. Oh my God. Saving Navy. I didn't expect that. I'll be honest with you. I was not anticipating this. I love it.
Yeah, same.
Oh, Pink's doomed.
That's a little shocking. I don't know. I should have had a.
No, I love this because here's the thing. Brown's huge. Brown's about to get bigger as he clears up Maroon. So you want the person who will that 100% is going to help you against Brown. Because Pink's useless up here, right? He's the only thing he can do is fuck you and your allies in your fight against Brown. So I think it's really a smart idea.
That makes sense. Oh, Brown's retreating against Maroon. Brown is playing it so slow. Navy's going to be alive for a while.
Yep. Yeah, I think. What would you like to see out of Brown here?
I don't know. I'll be honest. I think I like what I'm currently seeing, but I would focus more on Navy. Navy has been screwed. Honestly, I don't know. Navy seems to be angry at everyone. I'm honestly not sure how I would. This is, I don't know. The fact that I just don't know, there's no correct decision it means the players are all just as clueless, I feel like. Which always makes it more funny. This is, like what Tindy said, this is such a rat lobby. It is.
Yeah.
I wish, we needed names actually. We need a list.
I know, I wrote too many down. People left during the thing. The people that I know for almost a fact that are in here are Swanlee, Bambucha, Harakiri, and Notes. Those are the four.
Gone.
Harakiri left.
We got 3 out of 5. Who are the other 2? The worst part is I think Brown is one of the randoms. Or maybe not. I don't know. Just something Brown typing Yaya FR or something deranged. And like that makes me think it's, I don't know. He's a random guy or I'm not sure.
Here, well, I'll say I just had a whole list of names here. I still have like 10 people that aren't on here. So the people were joining the match and leaving, and I just didn't get to knock them out before they left. So like the full list is Swan. Here, I'll just post it, I guess.
Brown has to not be NA. Like, look at what he just typed. Like, I'm here for Navy and a snake tongue. Like, the way he spelled that.
All these spawns ready to go, and slowly but surely. I think if I'm Maroon and Pink, he does have 400 gold. Just got a follow from Q7Pi. Thank you so much, Q7Pi. Love to see you here. I miss this. Did Brown? Yeah, take Crimea if you want. You want it. Yeah, this is a little smart. I think you want.
Going Navy. I think that's the most standard thing right now. If you're a Brown, so I mentioned this. I've been mentioning this more and more, and I feel like this is just so true. Sometimes, like right now, Brown's in his head, he's thinking, I need to kill Navy, and I'm gonna befriend everyone else while I kill Navy, right? And that's his mental. But right now, it's being broken. You need to. Sometimes if you're a Navy, you need to recognize when someone's in that mental state, and you need to snap them out of it, or recognize that they're in that mental state. And that's why sometimes if you're a Navy, you can even ask Brown to do something nice for you, and I feel like a good psychological trick is people want to do nice things in general, so he does something nice for you and he switches targets, or he feels like a lunatic if he does something nice for you and then switches to attacking you, even if it's the right decision.
I think I'm not sure where all of his tanks went, but I think he's doing a little bit of a disservice of not having them all here on this front line. I think you just you want all your tanks up here so that way you have a stronghold or something to do with them, unless Maroon gives you Corellia, because obviously you lose this.
I don't know actually. Yeah, Navy has 2 options: hole up in Greenland, but that might be too late now, or hole up in Sweden. I mean, the fact that he's not taking Sammy's and say he needs to kick Pink out of here. Sometimes when you see Pink and like Sammy, you need to think, okay, if I kick Pink out of here, it's like, how is he gonna get back to Norway, Sweden, down for a long time? Like that makes those 2 cities really important to take out. Wait, those tanks are in there. Disco Bay. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be really hard to break Greenland for Navy, I think. But Peanut's helping with Brown, so Navy's fine right now. So now Brown is obviously not able to only focus Navy.
Yeah.
Now Brown is well shit. I have to deal with Peanut and Navy, and Brown knows he can't win that 2v1. But Maroon might help Brown soon, actually.
Yeah, this is looking a little dicey for Peanut soon. I think I
Yeah.
don't like this. I think if you see that, oh man, these things are gonna die. You see that Pink is spending money here. You know he's invested up here.
Yeah.
You have the spawns. You don't even have to spend that much. Just kick him out of here. Take him out of Sammy. Take him out of Novaya. Like let Navy deal with him here, and you kick him out of this game. SS fight.
So to agree with what Dignity said, I do think that Peanut is probably Swanley. If I had to guess, I'm getting Swanley vibes from Peanut. But who knows? It could be any of these people. I feel like they're all playing decent, by the way. Like no one here is like terrible. That's why I want to know the 5 names.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is. It's not like there's any like 2-3 players standing out. Like everyone's playing well.
Right. Yeah, again, the only ones that we know for sure that are in here are Bambucha, Notes, Swanley, and then I just have a list of names that were in and out of the game, so not exactly sure.
To answer Parker, I don't think Navy will get teamed to death. I mean, maybe he will in the future, like the next 2 hours. But I initially thought that Navy Light Blue would get teamed to death, but while Navy was fighting, Peanut Brown kind of just sat there and didn't commit to the alliance. So that actually kind of saved Navy, because I feel like if Brown was, I don't know, one of the top players, if it was like me or like anyone, we would have just happily gone and helped Peanut and just made sure that Navy was gone. We would have teamed the shit out of Navy there. Oh, okay, so the last names are, oh no, Bangers and Taken the View Notes. Yeah, Swanley and Bambucha. Thank you so much, Artem. Damn, Taking the View, a Twitch viewer, hell yes. And Vangus, my emotional support partner from earlier.
Yeah, I mean, so a lot of weird things are happening on the map right now. I think Maroon pushing into Peanut was a little early. I think we would have liked to see, because I mean, Brown is in such a good position. He has the SS. Navy is getting teamed by by Pink and Brown. So, I mean, by going through this, I don't even know if you win, for one, and two, like, you're just giving Brown a better position. Yeah. I mean, he's going to be doing the response here, but as long as Peanut gets a roar and a few, yeah, I mean, this is doomed here.
Yeah, Bambucha being Navy is like, at least at this point, confirmed now, right?
No, I agree. Yeah.
Dude, I wonder who Brown is. He's typed so much. Wait, Brown has, okay, so Brown is likely to be Vengris, to be honest, because I don't think Brown is NA, and I think Vengris is Danish, so
Yeah.
that's my logic right now for Brown not being Notes or anyone else.
I kind of feel like Peanut might be Notes, to be honest with you.
Well, it could be. I was thinking it could also be Pink. I don't know. Hard to say.
Yeah, I get that too. And it's hard because like the NA players, we don't have a lot of games. Like we don't have hundreds of games to, check in, see their play styles, how they type all the time, so it's a little bit harder. Yeah, Maroon, I don't know, man. Like, this was such a rough choice for me. I think you just go in, you kill, like, I mean, not only did killing Peanut, killing Pink, you get more land, but you also allow Navy to deal with the SS fight a little bit better. But now you just kind of fall apart here.
I don't know. If I think this was an okay decision by Maroon. If you're Maroon, you either hit Peanut or Brown. It's just Pink is your ally. That's the thing. If you're Maroon,
I guess that's fair.
Like I would want to stay with my ally. He should have also played it more conservative. Like he spent all his gold. He did not have to commit to any real intense fighting. Like I would be poking both players right now just to get a feel for who's like better at the game, who's willing to give me more stuff, like just for more info. Like I don't think he has to commit on anyone. Like it's not the end of the world if he doesn't, help with Brown or help with Peanut immediately.
Yeah.
And I want to be on the same side as Pink in general, because Maroon has invested so much in Pink being his ally.
Yeah, that's super fair. Yeah, I think the only problem for me is again all of these SS. I mean, Navy. Hopefully, Bambucha is just saving his SS. Where I think Brown lost a few more. Maybe this No, it looks like or Navy's, KD's, but I think that was the tanks, to be honest with you. I think
I love
he,
how much Navy is screaming.
you
I
animals.
want to add that it's 5 a.m. I know it's 5 a.m. for Mambucha over there, and this guy is just. It's 5 in the morning and he is screaming in Earth's lobby. I think that's just the best way. The
True.
best way to spend time.
Maroon calling a piece for Peanut, which I do like. I'm
Yeah.
interested to see who gets what. I think, yeah, I mean, this is I mean, here's the thing. To me, I see this,
At least.
this is just feed to me. You know what I mean? Like, especially because Brown is fighting in SS, he's busy other places. Like, I would have dive bombed this so fast. Look at all these roars. I mean, just absolutely a f- with
Yeah.
Knights.
But the problem with this is that Brown is currently giving you lands. Brown is trying so hard to be your friend. You don't want to like piss off Brown too much. But Brown is 79 income, so I don't know. I would just give it some time.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, especially, yeah, especially now. But I think just overall, I mean, you had the gold. Um, and two players are heavily invested in SS, so you weren't really investing in tanks. Oh my god, he has SS too. I forgot about this. Pink going in on Peanut. Oh my god, no. Just
Oh wait, that's a bit devastating actually. And Pink has 500 gold. Pink is a big force.
yeah,
Dude,
500.
I just
No, I think
so
he
dead.
can't hold on to this for sure. Pink,
I mean, he could if he wanted to, but I think he just knows that he might be
yeah,
it might be the range. Like he could obviously put up a fight here with that 500 gold. It's just, do you want to do that right now?
yep, absolutely. And some poking and prodding coming from Brown. I think this is the play. You just slowly send all your. I mean, your spawns aren't doing anything anyway. So while he's busy somewhere else, just throw him in here. Maroon pushing down. Hopefully he gets a good line here. Again, I want to see this nommed up, you know? Good. Get all of these ships so close to death.
So to answer, I couldn't imagine playing this game at 5 here.
Yeah.
The sad thing is, I know it's because I mentioned this before, but Bahrain and Ukraine have got the same, you know,
Time zone.
we've got the same time zone time. Yeah, so it's 5:17 a.m. for me.
Yeah, and this is definitely an all-nighter for Booch. He's been playing WoW all night, I'm pretty sure.
Hardcore as well.
Yeah, hardcore WoW. So this man's been suffering in other games as well, so he's he's not having a fun time. Oh my. Putting up some SS. I don't know if I like this SS push. I think you'd like to see a huge piece here. Peanut's got the SS to just put you down. I mean, these tanks plus these SS are very scary. Oh man,
I think for Pink, it's a mistake to be messing with Peanut because
yeah.
Peanut was fighting, but now Peanut and Brown aren't fighting as much. Like I know Pink is probably pissed off at Peanut because Peanut did try to kill him off with Navy earlier. But if you're Pink, I think it was better just let Peanut fight Brown.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
Navy scream into the void while fighting Brown. I think he should just let that happen. And you get to sit. He already has the most gold. People probably don't expect him to have this much gold. If I was in the game, I would not suspect Pink of having this much of a back. I would think he was small, pathetic most of the game. But he's actually taken so many efficient fights. Like he is low-key played super well. Like, I don't know. When he goes into Germany, I'm sweating. It's like, okay, you have a really big advantage. I'm praying he doesn't throw it.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. The only thing out of Navy that I would like to see more is some of these injured SS kind of like hiding and going away. But again, Pink being a recent enemy, it's hard to hide them. So maybe this is the smarter play. Brown does back up from this area. And again, this is why you don't wait. I don't think you wait here. I think you just go because now this is still a good position once you cut off all the trees. But honestly, by the time Maroon goes in, he takes Georgia, Azure, he cuts all the trees, he goes to Armenia. Like, I mean, how much more money is Brown gonna have at 80 income a turn? It's NA tournament for the NA people learning fucking English. Oh, I love it. I fucking love it. Dignity asking where Brown's gold went. Maybe in holding with, yeah, he spent some SS here that I don't think were here prior. This is looking a little bit dangerous for Peanut. I'm sorry, for Brown. Yeah, get these SS back over here, I think, because you have enough to at least hold. Navy is outnumbering you, but I think as long as you... Okay, here, I have a question, Easter. People hold this vehemently, but I love this position more. You get your SS here. You can hold this bottom base here. Yes, they can kind of take Spain from you, but I don't know. I think this U is so much better than this position.
I agree, but in general, I would defend the port here if I'm just feeling confident. But if it's like a close and intense fight, and I
Right.
really want to do damage to the other guy, I will let them take the port, do what you said, like, let them move in further, because they think, oh, I got the port, time to go, like, time to push my advantage. And then they don't realize that you have a million units from Spain
Yeah.
hitting their SS on the side while you get to shoot them with your SS. Unless they came with, but no, even then, you can have like artillery, tanks, you can have so much
Yeah.
stuff on the from the actual land helping you. It's a huge help. I
Yeah.
think what you said is actually the optimal way to defend Spain. And if you have Morocco port, you can obviously reinforce your SS. But I do also just default to defending the port in Spain, or sorry, Portugal, if I'm just overwhelmingly winning.
Yeah, I do too, but I think what I find here is a lot of people they'll get their transports going and I let the port go. Well, one, I cut all of these trees. I hate these trees. I don't see enough of
I'm
people.
lazy, but you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know what's happening in France. Everybody has a base in France apparently, but you take down these trees, you get a bunch of
No one wants
mortars
France to
going.
steal that.
Yeah. 'Cause this is a cursed position because they're gonna drop all of their shit here, and you can just do the nicest surround with artillery or mortars and some tanks, and this will just be a feed. So I definitely see that being under you again, and we're gonna see it here. He's gonna drop,
Yeah.
and he's gonna lose this anyway, so might as well get yourself in a good position. A little bit of poke again, and this is what I was saying here. By the time we're just lackadaisical going, he's at 64 income still. He's got a lot of SS. He's just slowly but surely churning in here. And again, it's going to be a dangerous drop here, but let's see what happens.
I like the way Brown's defending this. He's moving the SS like away from
Yeah.
the port, so his SS aren't on top of the board as Navy drops his units.
But again,
And
this is
way-
feed.
and like you said, if he moved back a bit further, and he just smashed that board, his Navy's
Two.
SS are getting hit by
Yep.
the right one.
Three,
Navy's taking a better
four.
trade here.
Yeah, Davey just is about to lose his first two SS, where he's already lost 4. That's the first 2. Maybe that was a third. That's 5 for him. Another one down for Navy. Another one down for another one down for Brown. That's I don't even know 5, 6. And one low here that could be targeted. Another one down for Brown in 2 seconds. 2 coming on at the same time. This one very low. He tries wiggling a little bit. Doesn't seem to be working. He is spawning more SS here, but again, that's what I'm saying. Like you lost so many SS shots here specifically, because you were hitting all of these freaking riflemen. Like if you were here positioned a little bit better, like you're not like how much damage did he lose out on because he was hitting rifles? And that's enough. That's enough for Navy just to take everything. I think I would like to see a little bit more from Navy, like pulling back some of these
Yeah, I
hurt
wish
ones.
he would make more of these. At this point, he definitely can. You're winning the fight. There's nothing to stress over.
Yeah. But I get it. Sometimes you're just seeing red. You're just like, fuck it, I want these dead. And you just do everything you can.
Up all night playing hardcore WoW. So.
Yeah, true. Oh, I mean, Navy. Oh, this is a little sketchy, to be honest. He's going to lose probably all 5 of these SS here. Does he have enough? Oh, yeah, all 5 SS. Oh, wait, 2 more go out in the back. I mean, he doesn't have any more gold. Brown does have the gold. It does look like Brown's going to win this.
Wait, the 20. I didn't even see the 20. Wait, that is.
Yeah, I mean, this is the best.
Huge difference.
If he can kill as many as he can here, because this is going to be a drastic change in the war if he can't kill these SS or these B ships. I think you start running now as these 3 come behind you. The only reason why I really liked that is because these would have gotten a lot of free shots off on your SS, but again, it might not have even been worth it. Oh, I didn't even see this. Not again. Maybe I'm telling you, I would have loved it. Pink has no better thing to do than to fuck your gameplay. You know what I mean? That's why I wanted him out of this game, because like he's up here. You know he hates Navy, and Navy hates Brown. Like to me, Brown's big bad enemy number 1, and who's gonna help me kill that? And it's not Pink. Pink's helping Brown at this point. Ah. Now is the time for peace. Some good last shots. Cursed position. Maroon's gonna lose this tank. He still has a shit ton of troops here. I think you back everything out because Peanut looks like he wants to take this front into the Middle East, which I let him have it.
I didn't even notice we're 5 turns into overtime. Actually, now that Navy is screaming, dude. I love that Navy has been screaming
The whole time. True.
He hasn't. And he's actually like physically shouting. It's in his head.
Yeah. His KD went down 2K. I did miss that. He still has the biggest fleet. Yeah, and I think if Navy had just done a little bit better micro with his SS, I know the first part of the fight it gets a little bit stressful and it's impossible to move them. But again, like you were saying, at the end of the fight he wasn't pulling them back. He's severely depleted.
Oh, it's actually so devastating that you didn't do that, because when you're 14 income, that kind of small
Yeah.
things make such a... Imagine if you just preserve an extra 3 SS, that's over 100 gold you've preserved, then you're getting 14 income every minute.
Absolutely.
Like it really makes a difference. And it takes like 2 minutes for the SS deal, I think. Don't quote me on that. I might be completely way off on that number.
The math major, you're supposed to be the one to lead us.
Yeah, it's not like I know the HP regen rate or anything.
Yeah. Okay, so this is probably an unpopular opinion. Giving this base up, kind of my favorite thing, as long as you hold on to this top one. It looks scary at first, but people get overzealous. They're like, oh my god, I actually pushed into Arc. And you like to, I mean, you could turn it around instantly if he had this base, but this top base not being his is drastic. He's not spending his gold, which again is a huge mistake in my opinion. I'm just not sure what he's doing.
Yeah, Pink is still holding on to a lot of gold. I can't believe that Pink and Maroon are fighting though. That is kind of wild. Pink hitting Maroon is devastating for Maroon. That is, like, Maroon kept this guy alive in Siberia, man. And Pink just turned on him like an absolute rat. And Maroon didn't even type anything about it. Did Maroon get angry about it? I'm surprised. Did we miss that in the chat?
No, I don't think Maroon's, again, in true EU fashion, hasn't said a goddamn word. I love it.
I think Maroon could be an NA, but damn, is taking the view NA or EU? I don't actually know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think, but again, like I said before, Pink, because as Pink, you don't want to kill Navy, because Navy's the only one who can contest Brown's fleet. So and you can't really, push here with the Balkans because of this SS here. So there's only one thing you can do, and that's hit Maroon. GG Peanut.
Wait, I might have discovered secret deck to dox people.
What's that?
It's nothing creepy and disturbing. Just go on Warcraft 3 champions and Google, search up a player's rank, and it'll show you the country they're playing from.
Oh hell yeah! I actually didn't know that.
I swear I thought taking the view play Dark Strike. I can't find his. I was hoping to find out if he was NA or EU from that. Actually, I can do this for all the players. Vanquist does not play. He does not play other. What about Notes? Does he? I'm guessing Notes is American.
Yeah, Notes is NA.
Also, he doesn't play. Okay, none of these guys play Dark Strike apparently. Never mind, my strat's not working here.
Oh man, devastating from. I mean, he's on the timer. He's Nomad. It's not looking good for Navy. He doesn't have any ports. Maybe he can take one of these ports and get into the middle of Finland. I'm sorry, get into the sea. I forgot what the sea's called, to be honest with you, but
Is it the not NA track? No.
Yeah, I'm a simple NA.
No. Yep, I don't know.
Oh man, I mean, this is just devastating. Peanut just going, not for the win, maybe for the win.
Yeah, Peanut might be winning at this rate.
Yeah. Pink piece, or asking and begging for Pink to piece Maroon.
Yeah, man, if you're Brown, maybe it's just 4 income, and he's having suffering from psychosis as he's running away from Brown's fleet, and Brown is chasing Navy as Brown is asking everyone else to peace and worry about Peanut. But Brown is just chasing Navy around. Navy's gonna run in a circle for as long as he can.
Yeah, and I get that Brown's a little bit busy here, but I think this was the blunder of the game for me. Not making the biggest, fattest land bridge you could here.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Because now this is going to take you forever. You're microing on 4 different fronts. You're going to start getting unit lag. He's going to just be able to slowly whittle down all of your SS. Not your all S. Yeah, I mean, look how far it stretches. You're not even looking at it. This is genuinely the mistake of the game. I think Pink and Maroon piecing is good, and it'll be enough to make sure that Peanut doesn't win here, but this is going to take Brown out of the winning for me, just because, I mean, look at this. He's not paying attention. I'm sure he lost at least 4, maybe even 5 SS.
Oh, it's actually so painful. I didn't even think about the land bridge. If he actually just did the land bridge block here, imagine
Yeah.
like Navy would be forced to turn around and run through his
Yep.
injured SS through Brown's ships, and Brown would have at
Exactly.
least killed like 2 or 3 there.
And again, although this doesn't look healthy for Navy, because obviously this is a fully healed fleet. He doesn't even have no, he has 6 gold. No. But this is enough to run with. Like he can.
I
Oh.
think Navy's about to leave the game. Or no, he might just leave. He looks so defeated right now. He's not
Yeah.
even running away with the SS. I
mean,
guess
these
he's
bolts are
focusing the
dead.
generals. He's got 11 gold though. He is not making it anywhere. This poor guy. He
Yep.
needs to get. I think somehow he needs to save 100 gold, make like 6, 7 generals, and run through and pray someone takes him in.
Yep. I would actually call the second blunder that I've seen today is not going into the Middle East with everything that you own. This, I don't like this. You let Pink take whatever he wants in the middle here, and you go straight into the Middle East. Peanut does not have SS, or he does, but they're up here.
Maybe sail to the Middle East. I love Brown. He's such a lunatic. This is imagine ordering someone like this.
I mean, Peanut has, I don't even know what the amount is, but just way more gold than the rest of the lobby. Digny's saying Peanut with the easiest win of all time. This is crazy. Maybe going to punch down, punch Brown through his screen. Yeah, probably, to be honest with you. What is this here? This is Peanut's SS. Yeah, well, Peanut does have SS in the south. This is gonna, again, yeah. Like, it's not. Oh, like Peanut, the game's not over, right? Peanut isn't gonna be able to hold against all this, but I think it is over for Brown because this is gonna still take out a few more SS. Peanut has a shit ton of money. You're gonna lose a lot of this. Oh, getting some nice. Oh, Brown making a comeback on the SS in the South Seas. I didn't expect this. Peanut just not looking. I'm not sure where Peanut is looking because again, you don't want to be here. I don't think. Like this is a cursed fight. So, oh my gosh, I think that was 4, maybe 5 SS that we saw from Peanut being lost. He doesn't have a backline. I mean, those SS would have been perfect here. Like, having them out, Brown and fighting over there isn't worth it. These two are your biggest enemies at the moment.
One small thing to mention. You mentioned there was a blunder from Maroon to go into not to go into Middle East. I don't know. I think it's just safer to do what Maroon's doing against really good players because all the times when I try to go into Middle East, everyone just takes everything off that guy, and he's only defending against me.
That's
he's
fair.
Defending Turkey with his life. That's why I was saying earlier, you should like poke people, get a sense of them.
That's
But
fair.
if I had a sense of Peanut, is he the type of person to prioritize Middle East? Some people just are. And
Right.
if he's that kind of person, it's better to just attack him in the upper area like this. So he doesn't, all in defend Turkey and give everything else up while you're just getting nothing.
Yeah, no, that's a super fair point. Yeah, I think you give up all of this.
Navy
Oh, I forgot. I wasn't looking.
Navy is truly a cursed story.
Yeah, but again, he's gonna do what he needs to do to make sure Brown doesn't have a free win here, which is kill as many SS as possible. He's gonna go negative in the KD, which is unfortunate. I mean, the only thing is maybe you get a ship and you drop it. Again, this one taking South Tower damage. Where's Navy over here? Bull with transports. This is devastating, Navy. If you're Bambucha, I love you. I'm so sorry this happened to you. You didn't deserve all of this. You did some negative Diplo, but still.
It really doesn't help is that, yeah, like you mentioned, the thing is the way he was typing to the whole lobby, he's like, what are you idiots doing? Why aren't you hitting?
Yeah.
Like, now he needs to pray someone shows mercy on him. He has been typing in such a hostile manner to everyone in the lobby.
Absolutely.
The idiots, like, imagine this guy showing up at your, doorstep after calling you a moron. Like, you're not gonna take him in probably.
Yeah, true. I don't know what happened. Oh no, I forgot. Peanut lost all of his SS. Wow, every ship from Peanut's gone. He still has the bank. I think this is a smart play. Brown saying Peanut defend your shit. A little rough for him right now.
Peanut actually has 800 gold. I don't know how, if Brown, he's either a god of risk or... Oh no, no, sorry, he meant as in he's pissed off at Navy, sorry. I thought he meant as in he was pissed off, like, that Peanut wasn't defending against Maroon and Pink.
No, yeah, I think it's here specifically.
Yeah.
It does look like the death of Navy for sure.
Peanut did, quietly retreat there with a lot of gold saved, actually.
And I think that's smart.
Wait, he just spent it all on SS though.
Yeah.
Is he keeping Navy alive? Is this his big play? He's gonna full keep Navy alive?
No, I don't think Navy has the gold
Wait.
to stay alive.
Wait, if he's gonna do this, he may as well. I don't know. I feel like he. Oh, and he's gonna try to trap Brown's SS here. I mean, if you're gonna do this, you have to keep Navy alive. Like it is ridiculously no. But actually no. But Pink would hate him. I'm not sure. Nah, there
Bambucha.
he goes, Navy.
No, I love you, Bambucha. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Again, another blunder. Just, I mean, these 3 SS, they do add up. So, oh, he does see it last second. He is making sure. I think 1, maybe even 2 get through.
Look at
No.
Purple. He's waited his whole life to do this. For this
True.
moment.
Like I said, 2 do give out. He does lose the 1, but again, that's a decent trade when you're on a stuck land bridge. Peanut does spend here. Will take this all back. He's probably going to lose this land bridge. Again, this is why I liked Peanut holding on to his gold, because these two, already had some sort of rivalry. So pulling back, and then probably you have to really snipe all this SS to make this worth your while. Kill all the SS that you can. Don't kill Brown, because you'll need him when Pink finishes this. But just kill as many of these.
On Maroon, actually.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Peanut went on Brown, to be honest, the way he did, and he didn't even keep Navy alive. I'm kind of a little shocked he went for that play.
Oh no, Peanut about to take a lot of damage. A lot of these are unhealthy, so I think as long as Peanut is microing, swapping out his units, this will be fine for him, but it doesn't look like he is. Brown doing a better job microing. Peanut does lose 1. I don't know if Brown's lost 1 yet in this fight, but it does look like Peanut does have a better fight here in general. Does lose 2. Peanut, I think, has lost maybe. This is the 2nd, maybe the 3rd. Brown, I didn't even see this. Brown snipes. Oh my god, Peanut's doomed. Peanut's actually doomed. I missed this entirely. It's surrounded completely. There's a bunch of SS here.
I think Pink wins the game, by the way.
Yeah,
Pink
121 cities.
I honestly, wow, I think really Pink took it.
123 out of
Pink
121.
might be notes, by the way.
Yeah, I really like to see an NA win. We have 122, 20 seconds left on the clock. These two grudging each other.
Oh, Brown's not going on Pink though. Peanut is trying, but Brown is not.
Peanut's through.
Oh, it's so close. Wait,
118.
it's so close.
119. Spend everything.
He needs 120. He needs 120. He spent everything.
6 seconds.
He has just 3, 4 gold.
5, 3, 2. No, Peanut doing the reverse here. He gets it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Back to back. I think we're gonna see notes for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm so fucking happy. Yeah. I love you, Notes. You played great. You were everywhere. I don't know, bad things happened to you at the start. You just positioned perfectly. Vengris and who was it? Peanut with Swan Lee, just with the SS fight. Oh my god.
The way that ended was not ideal, to be honest.
Crazy. Oh, this is a crazy, crazy end of the game for that. Again, I loved it. I don't think there was a lot of sitting action all across the board. Yeah, Filthy Hippie saying Notes just playing like a champion, and I fucking agree. Notes was out there throwing haymakers that entire game. Oh, I love to see it.
Another EU Smurf playing NA tournament. I don't think that's a Smurf, by the way, or it might not be. Vengris is an actual player. That's the thing.
Yeah, I think so too. What do you I think I'm gonna drop down. Maybe we can get Notes into here. I'm gonna drop into casting live in the Discord, just to see if Notes is around. So I'll see you there if you jump in.
Oh, that's okay. I'm probably gonna call it.
Gotcha.
Interview that happens. Thanks for casting on hosting the tournament.
Well, thank you for joining us here, sir. GG for the casting, and hope to see you play in next week's FFA.
That's a big maybe.
Well, the EU, the not the.
yeah, yeah. That was fun. All right, I'm getting off.
Yep. See ya. All right, let's see if we can go into casting. Maybe somebody joins. Maybe we get Bambucha or somebody. Swan Lee. I just want to hear what people's last thoughts were on the game. I mean, it was amazing. Thank you, Dignity, for saying great casters. Really appreciate that. Really good game from Notes, and absolutely, he was a pumper. Did great. I mean, he had Diplo, he had pushes. Even Bambucha saying and Pink wins deserves the win. That's funny. Shoxy saying, oh, I missed this. Not going to get the NA crown. Yeah, I mean, Notes is the back-to-back reigning champion. So, again, I'm hoping he pops in. But, again, it's been a long game for him. So, he might be taking a quick bio break or something like that. I'm tempted to join the chat with Swan Lee. Maybe I'll just pull him in here, just to see what he says. But again, great fights all across the board. Notes was really small. I would just say not deserved. He did play really well though. I mean, he did team a bit up in the north. And he just had a crazy, crazy game. I'm gonna review this because I forget what happened to him early game. I just know that he was thrown out of the north, um, or wherever he was, and he found like a small little home, and I think it was either Sami or Siberia, right? So he had a two-income country with that was it. That was where he was living, and he came back to win that game honestly, through sheer KD because he just kept farming everybody that he fought. Um,
What happened, Power? What happened? Like,
yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Notes just joined us. Notes, you're back to back, your second game, back to back NA wins from you. Is kind of crazy. What are your thoughts?
That was ultimate rat mode.
Yeah, I think
That was
yeah.
I was just taking what I could, honestly. And then once I seen Brown and Peanut, the negative Diplo, just all game going at it, I was like, now's my chance, and I went for it.
Yeah, I mean, again, from my understanding, at least from what I remember, you were like a two-income Andy there for a little bit part of the game, weren't you?
Yep. I got my turn 1. I got pretty rough, and then I pulled back on somebody turn 1, and they went out of their way to just steal my shit. And so I had to start in Scandinavia, which is not
Right.
the ideal start. And then I got hit. As soon as I got secured both countries, Lav built an SS on me, and that was just feels bad, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
definitely.
so yeah, I mean, like I just kind of bided my time and took what I could. I didn't really that wasn't a crazy pumper game for me. Like I've been playing in the last couple tournaments, but it was a dub.
I mean, to be honest with you, I do consider that a pumper win because again, like you said, sometimes you just don't get the luck of the draw at the start of the game. So to me, again, maybe your first half wasn't super pumper, but that ended. I mean, you did everything I think correctly. Like you pushed when you needed to push, you took land when people were distracted, which is what you have to do. And then that push into Maroon, I really did enjoy. Like you push into Arc, you took those top 2 bases, you secured it, you pushed out with your tanks, you always had a really good gold ratio. You weren't spending a lot of money, but you were still getting those KDs. Are tanks kind of what your preferred gameplay is?
Actually, tanks are something I need to probably get work on. I've gotten definitely destroyed in some pubs. So like I kind of like the old-fashioned way of playing. Mortars, big backlines, the rifles in front. But
Right.
when people start building tanks, like the only way to really get them down is to build tanks yourself. So you kind of have to adapt.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think I'll jump over to Swan Lee real quick there. What was your mind in the last couple seconds? I saw the knights and you spending gold. Do you think your brain didn't process it right away, or what do you think happened there?
like at the end, I didn't realize Maroon was that
Yeah.
weak. He bended like a leaf in the wind. Like, and I just looked down at the map and like, this looks like a lot of cities. And then I look up at the city counter and it's like 118. And I
Yeah.
was like, okay, fuck. And like, I just smashed my SS into like Portugal at that
Right.
point, I think, or like right before or something. I don't know. Maybe I had micros a bit over there for a while. So I just let them all die over there, and like I had to like try to stop it.
Yeah.
Brown was not on the same page, I think. I'm not sure if he fought back in France.
No, to me
I couldn't tell.
it looked. I mean, maybe Notes has a bit better perspective. It didn't look like Brown did anything. I think he was okay at that point with letting Pink take the win, because it didn't seem like a counter night rush. I think Notes just kind of ran in there with his knights, right?
He started to counter like the last 10 seconds. Yeah, he was definitely slow to react. Because once I seen your guys' SS were locked up, like, you guys are gonna have to you're either gonna have to APM and move them or just let them ride. And I figured it was just a good time to go for it. And then if not, then I have a ton of tanks and everything, and I could reconvene and try and go for a push again later. But it just seemed like a good push, and
Yeah.
and I was right. So yeah.
Absolutely. Taking the view saying he played a little bit bad there, and should never have given you Siberia. But here's the thing. I think Maroon giving you Siberia was a good thing. I think he should have killed you when you were getting teamed by in North Russia. I'm sorry, when you were getting teamed, I forget where you were at, Netherlands, I think. I'm sorry, Norway. And I think that was the time to end you. And I think that's where Maroon might be bashing his head a little bit, because he
Yeah.
did save you.
No, he saved me, and I definitely that's why I didn't hit him for like the entire game,
Right.
because like I was sitting there and I was just like the best move for me to do, like strategy wise, is to lock up Russia.
Yeah.
And just go land because everybody's got a massive navy. But he was my boy, so I didn't want to turn on him. But then he didn't want to stop hitting Brown,
Right.
and
Or Peanut, I
I
think
kind of
too.
wanted Brown to keep. Yeah, and I just wanted him to keep fighting. Peanut, and so yeah, that's when I decided to hit him. And then yeah, that was a wild game. I was sitting for a lot, but then it was like craziness was happening. Then I was sitting for a while. It was a fun game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think you did a great showing. Swanley as well. You did great. Bengris out here throwing haymakers. Bambucha throwing haymakers as well. Taking the view. I mean, you were out there doing everything you could. I think you played decently. I think it was just some of those bigger fights you struggled in. But that's. I mean, Note's obviously back-to-back NA champion right now. So, uh,
Yeah.
it's when you're fighting him, it's a little bit hard to, especially when he's got the tanks going. I don't blame you at all. So don't take it too hard. Um, but yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end it. Again, GG notes again, back-to-back wins. Great to see it. We are probably going to do 2 hours earlier, just as we've been feeling it out. So again, that's going to be 6 p.m. EST. I'll figure out the CET times for everybody just to make sure. But again, GG notes. Love to see you, and hope to see you next week too.
All right, man.
Yeah,
Thanks.
well
GG.
played, dude. Well played.